We had been thinking of investment properties, but it wasn't an active thought as such. We were more like passive investors. If something came along and if it was really good, then we would jump into it. But once we attended the seminar and once we spoke to Christine, she pretty much kind of opened our eyes to what was possible and what we could get based on our kind of situation. And that really helped us make that decision. We've been part of another mentoring program in the past, and that was more around the education side of things, structuring everything correctly, making sure all the insurances and all are in place. But in terms of finding a buyer's advocate or a property advisor specifically, Christine was the first person we looked at. So the process that Christine and us kind of went through was very, very systematic, I would say. She worked out basically what assets we had, what were our liabilities, all those kind of financial questions, and then also asked us what we were trying to do pretty much to work out whether it was negative gearing we were interested in or something else. And based on that assessment, a very detailed one, she came to us and said, this is what is available based on your search criteria. So that was really helpful. There was that systematic process where it wasn't just someone trying to flog properties to us. It was more a very analytical process where that assessment was done and then we were told this is what meets your kind of situation or the search criteria. Because it was our first interstate purchase, we were really nervous, and I think I can very confidently say if not for Christine, we wouldn't have brought a property interstate. So that was really helpful for us. From the beginning, when we expressed our concerns, we said we have not invested interstate, we don't know how exactly this works, what's the local laws there, what kind of real estate policies are in place. She kind of put our minds at ease by saying she'll be there to assist us all along. And to be honest, from the time we signed up or from the time we kind of expressed our commitment, so to say, towards that purchase, to the very end, she was there all along. There were some delays along the way, like any construction project, but it wasn't kind of a showstopper at the end of it. The build was meant to complete towards the end of December, and spot on, it completed by then. There were a couple of problems after the build was completed in terms of certain fixtures and all that were missing, but it was just a matter of letting Christine know, and she informed the developer and got everything sorted. It's probably not a question of would we choose Christine, because we are already speaking to her about another 1 or 2 investments depending on where it is, the location, and again our kind of situation or the search criteria we are looking for based on our strategy. So definitely yes.